Retro Philosophy Show. Let's get ready to go live. Can't miss an episode.
You already know what it is. It's your homegirl, Lottie, Dottie. I'm in the building hanging out with Retro, and he ain't never lying.
Hey now, this is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, home of the Moto Mob where legends are made. You are now tuned in to the Retro Philosophy Show. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. Press play.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Retro Philosophy Show, where I always listen to my man, 50 Grand, Pastor Retro. You know what it is.
Yes, indeed, everybody. You already know what it is. It's your boy Retro with you on today. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Retro's 50 Classic Adventures coming your way 2026. Make sure you scan the QR code so you can get all the information. We want you to ride this ride with us, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if you don't have a classic motorcycle. If you got a brand spanking new CVO, bring it on out, man. We're going to ride Route 50 from end to end, and it's going to be a classic ride to remember. What's up, guys? How y'all doing on today, man? It's your boy Retro. You all know what it is, man. We got to shout out our homegirl Lottie Dottie, because Lottie Dottie is somebody too, and sometimes she's forgotten about, overlooked, mistreated, lied to, and lied on. But somebody's got to stand up for the underdog. So it's your boy Retro. I'm standing up for the underdog. I'm fighting for and with Lottie Dottie, and I'm just, it just is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hey, check it out. We want to talk about the mission, man. I think every one of us has a mission. And sometimes we allow things to detour us. I preached a message one time: don't let a decoy cause you to detour. How many of us are detouring from the mission that we had set out on? I don't know. Maybe we'll get into that. Maybe we won't. We do have a special guest on today, the one and only. Well, you know what? Let's just do it this way, man, because I'm telling you, this dude right here, you gotta. Well, I guess we'll just bring him on, man. Check it out, y'all. That is your boy Retro. I'm actually privileged to be down here at Red Breed Clubhouse in Fayetteville with my man Big Frizz and his beautiful wife. And so on behalf of Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry, we wanted to present both of them with their pad for the NC Four Corners ride. They knocked that joint out officially. And so we appreciate y'all, ma'am. Appreciate you, okay? The backseat miles matter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you want to hit up the Four Corners of North Carolina or whatever state it is, make sure you get at your boy Retro. We'll get you in touch with the right registration for the state that you want to do, and the rest will be history, man. So Big Frizz, man, appreciate you, boss.
I appreciate you. Sure. Another one next week. That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Them backseat miles matter. Don't play on his girl, man. Come on now.
Miles matter. Another one next week.
Another one next week. I said, my man, 50 grand, making it do what it do. So let's just jump right into it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, the one and only Big Frizz in the building. No stranger, hails all the way from Vietnam or Fayetteville, whichever one it is. And is that where you're from originally, though?
Nah, I'm from originally upstate New York, Rochester.
Oh, okay. It's all starting to make sense. That's right. Okay. So how long you been in Fayetteville?
Oh man, I got stationed here back in 2009.
Gotcha.
And, made it home after that.
Okay. So how you like it up there?
It's not bad.
Okay, okay. And you ride with, I guess you would say one of the baddest clubs in the world, something like that. I mean, would you say that? Well, I mean,
we ain't gonna toot no horns, but we rare for a reason.
Hey, I'm saying, man, they say it's a poor frog that doesn't praise his own pond. So, I mean, if you're gonna be a part of something, be a part of it.
Yes, sir.
No matter how great an organization, there's always gonna be a buster that sneaks in there. Not saying that about your organization, but the reason why I say that is because the great ones have to continue to be great. So that anyway, so you're one of the great ones, Big Frizz. You're one of the great ones, okay, bro? Yeah. I'm gonna put you. Remember, I said this, okay? I'm putting you down on my list as Retro's rising star. You're one of Retro's rising stars, okay?
Appreciate that.
All right. You got this, big dog. You got this, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Man, shoot, what you want to know? I'm just a regular old guy that likes to ride.
Just a regular, nice and humble. Hey, let's make some noise for this humble brother right here. Okay, let's start here, man. What's Big Frizz's mission? What's your mission?
I can't even say that I have one, man. I just, I try to live every day to the fullest. Tomorrow's never promised, so I try to make the most out of every day that I have above ground. That's all. Like I said, riding's been my passion since I was a child. I'm just blessed to be able to do so.
When I look at your timeline and when I look at your profile and when I look at you, I can see that you have a passion for riding, but to me, it seems like you have something that's even stronger than your passion for riding, bro. It seems like your family, man. I see you with your boy out there, getting his bike ready, warming up his tires and everything, and wifey and everything, man. So how do you balance, motorcycle culture, motorcycle world, and your beautiful family?
Shoot, well, the family's first always.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm just lucky to have a family that understands my passion, and with the kids, coming up, it's almost like I'm living through them, but they're taking on my passion, especially with my son. My son, shoot, I put him on a bike when he was 3, and he loves it just as much as I do.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I started my kids out there in that mud, man, on them dirt bikes and 4-wheelers, but they haven't taken up the passion for motorcycling. My son, he out there in them dump truck. He trying to get that bag. He said, when he got some goals. He said, when he get this, he said, when I get this, pops, I might get me a motorcycle. But for now, just let me,
We started out the same way. And what's crazy though? Even though like I was around the bikes and all of that stuff, with my son, when I got him his first dirt bike, motocross and racing, it was never a thought of mine. Because, growing up an inner city kid, like the only riding we did was in the streets or in somebody's backyard. If you had a friend that lived out in the suburbs, you rode around in their backyard or something. But going to a track and racing and stuff was never something that was like looked at as obtainable for us.
Right.
We never had that financial backing, so it was never in the forefront of my mind until I had a homeboy of mine that was like, "Hey, come to the track with me." So we went to the track, and the track that we went to had like this little pit track for the little bikes. They had a little track with some little hills and stuff, and then they had another one that had jumps. Another one that had jumps with the gaps. So it's like it was a graduation. So we went and did all of that, and I met a good buddy of mine, still to this day now, Dwayne. His son was racing at the time. I know if you go back on my timeline, you'll see we spent a lot of time together at the tracks. His son, Caden or whatever, was racing at the time. He's a couple years younger than my son.
Okay.
Kid's phenomenal. But we pretty much followed them, they racing dirt bikes. All right, well, sure, you want to try racing dirt bikes? So we tried racing the dirt bikes and stuff. And, little man, he liked it at first and stuff, had a couple little accidents. It was like, he doesn't have to drive to ride on the dirt. So we started transitioning, went to the pavement, and he picked that up, man, and he's loving it. So I can't do nothing but grin and help him go as far as he wants to go with it.
Yeah. How old is he now?
17.
Ooh, man. Yeah. Okay. And he's your oldest, right? That's your oldest?
That's my oldest, yep.
Okay. And what is it, 2 or how many do you have total?
2. Yeah.
2. Okay.
My baby girl, Ava, she's 12.
That's what's up, man. Beautiful indeed, man. I have two as well, man, and I figured two was better than too many, so I just stopped at two, you know.
The
But
wife was
now,
second that one. She said no more.
man, look at here, man. I wish I'd had at least 2, 3 more of them jokers because I got grandbabies now, and oh my goodness, them grands, boy, whew, you can forget it, man. You can forget it, man. They are just something. That little boy of mine, my little grandbaby. I thought, man, my granddaughter had my heart, but that little boy come around here and he do that for Papa right there, man.
Yeah,
You can forget it,
Crap,
bro.
whatever you want.
Shout out to K Solo. He's in the building watching from YouTube. Make sure you guys go and check out his channel over there as well. K Solo, the rider. Amen. Making it do what it do. And so you said you don't really have a mission, but yet still you do have a mission, Big Frizz. But anyway, let's talk about Mission 448. What was it, a year ago, 2 years ago, when you launched out and did the North Carolina?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago now.
Yeah, about 2 years ago now, because I know we've been doing it, I think maybe going on 3, somewhere around there. But nevertheless, talk to me about why you would take time out of your day to ride this ride. Just talk to me a little bit about that.
Man, I got to give shout outs to my set sisters over there at
Okay.
Special Delivery.
Yeah.
I saw Occasion posting some pictures or whatever, and I was like, hold up. I ain't done no 448 rides in a minute.
In a minute, yeah.
I need to go back out here and recertify, you know? I can't have the sisters out here just, saying, having all the fun. And so I told the wife, I was like, hey, you want to jump out the window with me? She said, let's do it. So
Let's do it. Let's do it,
we went out
man.
there to the bros and my club bro and his Bo and his old lady jumped out there with us. So
Yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's official certificate of completion. Rider number 25, Frank Big Frizz Sanders in the building. Amen. He knocked out both South Carolina as well as Georgia, and we appreciate you for supporting the movement, man. We really do.
for sure.
How different was, because you've already done North Carolina as well as Virginia. Out of North Carolina and Virginia, was one more challenging than the other?
North Carolina. Challenging? I wouldn't say either one of them was really challenging.
Okay.
Longer wise though, like distance and stuff, North Carolina was more.
Yeah.
Um, Sites, North Carolina, I think was better for me. I like
Yeah,
North Carolina, and maybe the southern western side of Virginia. But
I-
yeah.
Haven't done Virginia yet, but just from looking at it, I just didn't really see a whole lot that would be as beautiful as North Carolina, coming from the mountains to the beach.
It's something about those mountains, man.
Yeah,
When you
something
up there
about
in
them, man.
twisties,
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
over the cliffs and stuff like that. I love it.
And if Kodak was here, he would probably say shame on you because riding season is over.
It's over.
This time of the year. But when we initiated the ride, the NC Four Corners, we did it in October. Yeah, I think we did it late October. It was absolutely beautiful. We had a little chill that we had to work through once it got dark on us. But my point is, even this time of year, man, the ride can be beautiful. I mean, because on that Harley, it rides a little bit better in that cool weather anyway.
I promise you.
Yeah, man. So talk to me a little bit about South Carolina versus Georgia.
South Carolina was straight. Matter of fact, surprisingly, South Carolina was extremely cold.
Okay.
When we take off Saturday morning.
Yeah,
Saturday
y'all
morning,
pulled out, what, about 5 o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. Man, the trip started off crazy for me. Like I was just having little incidents back to back.
Yeah.
It was like aggravated,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even a tenth of a mile from the house.
Yeah.
And my glasses flew out of my cup holder. I was getting ready to put my glasses on, my safety glasses on, and they flew out my cup holder. So I made a U-turn, went up the street, saw him. I went to go make another U-turn. I lost my footing or whatever. And had to set the bike down. Wifey jumped off, and we jumped off. I was like, all right, pick the bike back up. Kickstands broke.
Oh,
The
man.
spring popped off. And I was like, So I had a little shop rag. I just tied the kickstand up. I'm supposed to be meeting my club bro at the gas station in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
mission can continue. I'll just get some zip ties and we'll figure it out on the way or something.
Yeah.
So, man, we get up to the gas station, and I thought the tab where the spring gets hooked to was broken,
Hmm.
but it wasn't. It was something else that I was looking at on the bike. I was rushing, really,
Okay.
Um, so I ended up buying a do rag at the or not a do rag, a bandana at the gas station. And I just tied the kickstand up, and every
Hmm.
time we stopped to get off the bike, I'd have to untie the
Yeah.
do rag, the bandana, put the
Yeah.
kickstand down, and tie it back up. So I did that the
Dang.
whole trip,
Oh,
you know.
snap.
Uh, so that happened. We get we get past the our first point in Bennettsville. We stopped in Bennettsville and checked out a nice little historical landmark there. I would implore people to go and actually look up the Gulf in Bennettsville. It was a historic uh, black business section or business district
Uh-huh.
in Bennettsville or whatever. And that sign there at that corner was, I think, the last mark of that gas station or something in that town. I had to go back and read up on it again, but we made a stop there, took a picture there,
Hmm.
and in between Bennettsville and Myrtle Beach, man, I'm looking at the houses and
Yeah.
the fields and stuff, and my attention was drawn to this big old white house on the right side of the road.
Same.
And when I came back, a deer was running across the street.
That
And
fast.
just that quick, I clipped that
Shut
joker.
almighty.
I clipped that joker with my left lower fairing
Uh-huh.
and the foot peg or whatever. You heard the foot peg bend up. It was like clack. And thankfully, we usually ride staggered, but kind of close.
Right.
With us being two up, we had a little bit of a distance. Still
Hmm.
riding staggered, and I'm glad we had that distance because if we didn't, Bo would have ate that deer
Wow.
like full on.
Yeah.
Um, but bike didn't sustain any damage really. He bent my one of my lights that I had on the lower fairing and just turned or whatever. But we kept it
Wow.
pushing.
Wow.
Uh, that was just the beginning of the trip. So I'm cold as all get out. I done
Hmm.
broke my kickstand. I done sideswiped the little deer. And I'm just like, what else? Am I supposed to stop this trip now, or
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it turned out to be a beautiful day. After that, we got down to Myrtle Beach and stopped at another little historic site down there.
Hmm.
Um, I go to Myrtle Beach a lot. Like it's close to us, so I didn't want to
Right.
go take a typical picture at like, "Hey, welcome to Myrtle Beach" or whatever. I wanted to see something different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we did that. We left there, and where did we end up? We ended up going to what's that down there? What's that third point?
Hardyville?
Hardyville. Went to Hardyville,
Hmm.
stopped there in that little town, took a picture over at a nice little landmark over there. They've got this locomotive that's significant to that section of South Carolina.
Yeah.
Um, and then from there, we took the back roads. I didn't want to take the normal route that if you plot it, it'll take you back up like the major expressways and
Right.
stuff. I specifically wanted to stay on back roads and stuff, so
Hmm.
we took uh, some little state routes all the way back
Walhalla.
up to Wahala. Yeah, took a couple of scenic bypasses and stuff like that. Everything that I plotted was just like on the whim though, so it was like I
Yeah.
made the route using this Harley app, which
Hmm.
aggravated me because it didn't plot right.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
as the trip was going, I had to replot stuff in Google Maps and make sure I stayed within the state and stuff like that. And I
Yeah.
was hitting certain roads that I wanted to go on. So I don't have the details right off the top of my head of exactly which roads I was on.
Right.
But I
Right.
can go
Right.
back and do it. But man, the ride was beautiful after that.
Let me let me let me let me back up a minute, man, because I want to talk about your route and how you routed it and everything. But the obstacles in your way, I mean, mission accepted. You launch out, you're feeling good, and then you run into all these obstacles, man. For some people, they'd be like, this is a sign to just stop and turn around. How do you process and deal with that? And are there times when you just turn around, and how do you know when to turn around versus when to persevere?
Ooh, uh, I think if it was detrimental, I would stop. But
Hmm.
like little hiccups like that, something that you can work through,
Yeah.
it's problem solving. Kickstand broke. I was able to tie it up. I could tie it up and untie it.
Hmm.
Whatever. All right, keep going. it's not going to stop the ride.
Okay.
I think you need to pay attention to the message though. Like, hey, slow
Yeah,
down, pay attention.
I got the wife's here on the
Okay. Okay.
backside
Yeah,
because
I was just going to ask what was. Yeah.
sure.
Thank you,
Yeah,
wifey. Thank you, wifey.
and it was a good eye opener. Like, all right, slow down, and relax, because stuff that was happening. Those that first incident was because I was rushing, trying to get to
Yeah.
meet the brothers at a specific times. Like, I put out a time to leave. I want to leave by that time, Um, so there's that with the deer. Again, nothing damaged the bike to the point where I couldn't continue. So it's like, hey, keep going, So um, I guess it was just those little boys to slow down, enjoy it, slow
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. There's no need to rush. I was on my own time. It's not like I had to be anywhere in a specific time frame or be back.
Right. 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 And Big Frizz, that's really one of the things that we had in mind when we started rolling this whole movement out, the Mission 448. Because just to be honest and transparent, a lot of people are doing the iron butts within the 24 hours. So it's like a race, you're racing through areas and not really enjoying it. Even though if the race is what you enjoy, then you enjoy your mission. But we wanted this to be something that can offer people a different perspective and a different experience. So you can map it out and take all interstates if you want to, or you can take back roads. It's all up to you. You can tailor make it. So like you did North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, and Georgia. And for each of those 4 states, you could have rode it completely different. Are you a back road rider, highway rider, or do you not really have a preference?
The wife over here mouthing, talking about all of it. It doesn't matter to me. I like the roads less traveled. So
Okay.
typically back roads. I love going down back roads.
Mm-hmm.
The curvier, the better for me. I like them. It makes me feel like I'm back on the track and stuff sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And the scenery is usually better.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, the roads aren't going to be as great,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
it's that balance, right?
It's that balance, man. It's that balance. And, I guess sometimes it just really all depends. We got to give a shout out to Teflon. What's going on, Teflon? Let's make some noise for Teflon. He's in the building on today. He said, what did you learn about yourself that you didn't know after doing this particular ride? Was there anything that you found out about Big Frizz after doing this ride?
Mm, I not really. No.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uh, no. This ride wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't my most challenging ride, or that I had fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was just another day out on the bike with some people that I care about, and we just enjoying the times, the sights and sounds, and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, an opportunity to
and
see
the
something you've never
opportunity.
seen.
Yeah, opportunity to see some stuff I haven't seen before.
Right, right, right. The 4 corners of our state, whatever state you're in, there's a good chance that, it will take you through some parts of your state that typically and normally you probably wouldn't even travel. You could literally live 15 miles from a certain location but never have a need to go there. And so I'm hoping that as different people get out to ride the 4 corners of their state, they will begin to experience parts of their state that typically and normally they wouldn't even go through. So when it comes to seeing different things, is there anything in particular that you're out to see? I know you mentioned a lot of historical sites going through South Carolina, or is it just or just does it all just depend?
It all depends. With our current climate, I would say I've started to look at what was more. How do I say? I like to get more history on us
Mm-hmm.
culturally.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of influence or impact did our culture have in specific areas? And so when I go to these different towns and stuff, especially with this, like your mission, the 448 or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, on these 4 corners, like, so I would look up in Bennettsville what was historically, say, important about Bennettsville that African Americans had to do with it, and go to that landmark or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, did that for each location that I was able to find something on it about. Um, So more recently, that's been my goal. But other than that, I went through the whole finding the nicest murals, or the dopest looking landmarks, or
Yeah.
what's this place known for, and going to see that, and stuff like that. Who's of importance that's from here? Where did they grow up and stuff? So not just going to a city just to be like, yeah, check the box, but
Right.
know something about that place that you're
That's
going
what's
to.
up. That's what's up. And I'm hoping that as different people, let's see, for instance, there was the Ten Commandments in right around the Murphy area in North Carolina, and you literally go right by there as you're hitting that fourth corner or whichever depending on which one you make your first corner, But the point is, there are things that you can share on the Facebook page, Mission 448, and that way, when the next person gets ready to go do it, they say, "Well, I saw Frizz do that. I want to go check that out." And I'm going to have to do some corners that I've already done, because since different people have been doing it, they've been pointing out different things that I want to go and check out. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Also, Pop Off, she knocked out Georgia. I think the same weekend that Special Delivery was knocking it out. And she made a point when we were talking about it, how she saw some things that she didn't have time necessarily to stop and enjoy, but it gave her a destination later on. She won't go back necessarily to do all the Four Corners, but on the Four Corners rides, she found some things that she can go back and take in. How about you?
For sure, same.
Paragliding.
They joked on me when we got up to Lookout Mountain. We stopped. We went up to this location where they do the hang gliding.
Uh-huh.
I guess
Yep.
it's one of the largest hang gliding schools or whatever in the nation, or
Yeah.
something like that. But stuff like that, just putting the pin in it, and it was like, hey, I got to come back to this spot or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, across the whole trip, yeah, it was just like, oh, we got to come back and see that. Uh, Talking to people that are from different areas, and they tell you about different things. It's like, oh, we got to come back here and do that specifically. But yeah, there's tons of stuff.
I'd say Georgia so far is number 2 on my list of enjoyable rides as far as the Four Corners, and largely because of I'm gonna say Lookout Mountain and Donaldsonville. Now there wasn't a whole lot in Donaldsonville, but the people, bruh, we stopped at Three Square Diner. Oh my
Uh-huh.
goodness. You talk about funny. Some of the locals was there, man. We had ourselves a ball just laughing, and they were characters, man. They were characters. And I found out that Donaldsonville is known for cotton and peanuts.
Yeah.
Cotton and peanuts. And
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed it, but when we did it, I kept seeing all this stuff on the side of the road, and kind of first I thought it was trash, and I looked, and it wasn't trash, and I looked, it was cotton.
Cotton, yeah.
It was cotton, man. Cotton, man.
Yeah, they got a ton of cotton fields down
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes,
Um,
sir.
where was it that we was that in Donaldsonville? So we on the way to Donaldsonville, we stopped at was it at the Carter at the Peanut
Mm-hmm.
at the Smiling Peanut,
Okay.
yeah, and took some of those back routes coming back up through there,
Mm-hmm.
and but yeah, just peanuts and cotton. That was it. Peanuts and cotton, and
Smell
then
it.
I think it was was it pecans,
Yeah,
the
pecan
pecan
trees.
orchards and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, it's gorgeous, man.
Did you
Gorgeous.
guys stop at Lookout Mountain and go into the little amusement? Well, I don't know if you call it an amusement park or not, but the attraction center.
At no, Rock
Rock
City.
City, yeah, Rock City. That's what it
Rock
was.
City,
Yep.
no, it was closed when we got there. So
Okay.
that was our day two, our first point for day two. They didn't open until I think 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so we did go by there. It was crazy. So when I plotted it, we actually stopped at Lookout Mountain, like their town hall,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, has no signs on it.
Yeah, that is.
And then they got the fire department and the police department, which is all one, right in the parking lot. They share the same parking lot. So I circled the building and I ended up parking, trying to figure out where I wanted to go next, trying to see where the actual point was to be able to look over that mountain point.
Mm-hmm.
And um, Officer West, I believe his name was, came out, and very polite officer. He ended up being our tour guide for about an hour almost.
Okay.
He took us down to Rock City. took us around the golf course and showed us the different lookout points.
Yeah.
Told us some history about the location, pointed out different well-known or important people's like properties and where their business locations and stuff like that was, and just giving us different background about that area. Um, he's the one who showed us where the skydiving or the hang gliding lookout point was.
Yep.
Stuff like that. So, I mean, it was cool. We sat there and we chopped it up with him for, like I said, he showed us around and talked to us for about almost an hour.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You know, you mentioned earlier about the climate in which we live, and you know it's kind of sketchy. It's kind of but I think that we can change things. You know what I mean? And so I know when I'm out on my motorcycle, I period, whether I'm on my motorcycle or not, I don't normally meet a stranger. How is it for you when you're out on your motorcycle in these remote places and you're in areas where you're not certain? How do you navigate? How do you deal with it? What do you do?
Man, I'm big on treating others the way I want to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same point, I'm not gonna let my guard down. You know, a
True
stranger's
indeed.
still a stranger.
Yeah.
Stranger's still a stranger, and I'm gonna protect myself at all means. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, at face value, I forget the gentleman's name. He goes door to door or whatever. He's got plenty of clips online, but shake a hand, meet a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's kind of my mentality. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, I often tell people that motorcycle is an awesome tool. And me, of course, looking at things from the side of ministry, it just opens doors a lot of times, you know, and so I'm grateful. I think on my motorcycle, I've run into people who didn't look like me, who didn't look like they would be friendly to me, but that motorcycle was a common denominator. It just kind of, you know, eased everything and allowed conversation to ensue. And I think in situations like that, we can both walk away a little bit more enlightened about the other individual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, man. What's next for Big Frizz and Lady Frizz?
I'm not sure what you want to do next. She's like, whatever we choose, whatever I choose.
I love it, man. I love it. Let's talk about Big Frizz and Miss Frizz, man. How long y'all been together?
22, 23 years?
20.
23 years.
Okay. How'd y'all meet?
At the skating rink.
Oh, come on, man. Not the skating rink. Word.
Yeah, I was getting my groove on what I was getting.
Yes, sir. She saw the moves and had to come and find out who you was, huh? I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Tell me what's so great about marriage. How long you been married, first of all?
We've been married 14?
Yeah.
14 years.
Okay.
Man, marriage is what you make it. You know, we definitely have a friendship first, and it's one of those. Man, I don't even know how to say it. Like, she's my best friend.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Solid.
So
That's what's up.
marriage just solidifies that as, hey, we are like the vows say, to death do us part.
Mm-hmm.
So the thick and thin, like, I can count on her. She can count on me.
I have the same
You know?
values.
You know, like kind of values.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So this is not a marriage session or nothing like that. You know, we do that. You know, we have What's Love marriage enrichment sessions. But, you know, a lot of people would say that, you know, the motorcycle community can be difficult on marriages or on relationships. Do you find that to be true?
Yes, sir. And I find that to be true only when the parties inside that marriage aren't committed to the marriage.
Mm. So
Typically.
it can be, but it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. No,
Right,
you got
right.
you got a lot of people. You got a lot of people that don these rags and they turn into somebody else. You know,
There you go.
and when you do that, you open that door to really destroying your marriage. And the grass ain't greener on the other side. I promise you. It might have a nice little sheen from one side of the fence to the other, but once you cross into that yard, it's like, dang, my lawn was kept way better than this.
Exactly. Yeah, that part right there, man. I love it, man. I really do, man. I see you too, man. Even in the when we came to deliver the patches to you guys up at the clubhouse, man. You know, y'all's chemistry is solid. It's real. It's authentic. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so we appreciate you guys, man. I know you got some stuff you got to do, as do I, but we want to get together with you, man. Get these patches delivered to you. We got to get your boy. He's up there in Fayetteville, is right too, as well, right, Bo? Yeah. Okay. So anything else you want to share with us, Big Frizz?
Nah, man. Like I said, I appreciate the mission that you've got out here, man, and I'm looking forward to doing the next one. I know I'm making a trip down to Florida here shortly with a couple of bros, so I'm gonna try to talk a couple of them into doing the Florida Four Corners with me.
Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy.
Probably my next one. So we gonna line it up, try to knock it down with a couple more breed out there.
Okay. I know your girls from on Special Delivery. They're talking about doing Florida as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they talking about doing Florida as well, man. The way we mapped it out, when I did the Four Corners of Florida, I hit the Keys, but as it relates to the actual ride, you don't have to go to the Keys. It's Jacksonville, Miami, Naples, and Pensacola.
Okay.
Yeah, and you got 95, 75. What was that? What?
Wifey looking like, so we don't got to go back down to Key West.
Yeah.
Done that. That's the treacherous ride. Boy. I swear that out of all the rides that I've done, I would say the trip from Miami to Key West is probably one of the most boringest rides.
There's traffic in front of you.
Yeah.
The 35 miles an hour. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we were talking about too. The the
trade-off.
Yeah. I think everybody ought to do it. Get the buoy, whatever you call it, But then you ask yourself, was it really worth the squeeze?
Right.
But it is what it is. So officially for Mission 448, you don't have to slide down to the Keys. You could just, like I said, hit Jacksonville, Miami, Naples, and then Pensacola. And you, what she say?
She said you sold me on that one.
There we go. I'm thinking about I may do it again when I go down for Iron Elite, because I'm going to be going down a little early, so I may run it back, and end up at the Iron Elite for February, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Yeah.
I gotta send you this location for down there. We did one of the Iron Butts going down there, the Key Line 1000 or whatever. And found a nice little spot down there. Key Line Pie was dope, and they had some other nice snacks and goodies over there. And then in that little area, I think there was like some little restaurants and bars or whatever. Nice little spot.
Okay.
2-3 blocks from the buoy.
Yeah, that's what's up. We're talking about doing South Carolina. We haven't done South Carolina, and so we're going to probably be doing that one hopefully before the end of the year. My wife is going to ride that one solo on her own bike, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Are you planning on going down to Iron Elite this year?
Most likely.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna push you out of here either. You want chit chat? I can chit chat because I'm real talkative.
And
like
I gotta run. One of the guys just texted me, "Hey, the job site's almost complete. I need to go check on it."
Go check on your brothers, man. Hey, Big Frizz, man, we appreciate you. Miss Frizz, God bless you, ma'am. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Y'all be good, okay?
All right, now. Peace out, big bro.
All right, yes, sir. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Big Frizz in the building, making it do what it do. I'm actually privileged to be down here at Rare Breed Clubhouse in Fayetteville with my man Big Frizz and his beautiful wife. And so on behalf of Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry, we wanted to present both of them with their pad for the NC Four Corners ride. They knocked that joint out officially. And so we appreciate y'all. Ma'am, Appreciate you. Okay, the backseat miles matter. They matter. They matter. So if you want to hit up the four corners of North Carolina or whatever state it is, make sure you get at your boy Retro. We'll get you in touch with the right registration for the state that you want to do, and the rest will be history, man. So Big Frizz, man, appreciate you, boss.
I appreciate you. Sure. Another one next week.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right.
Trying to get them all. All of them. All of them.
Mission 448.
All right.
Let me see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saints and Eights, everybody, including Lottie, Dottie, it's your boy Retro. Honored to be standing right here with the one and only Pop-Off in the building. And if you don't know how she got that name, don't find out the hard way. That's all I got to say. That's all I'm saying.
I've matured.
Okay. That's a different time. Okay. But Pop-Off hit me up the other day and says, hey, man, I'm going to knock out Georgia Four Corners. So we have her patch right here. Bada boom, bada bang. Hashtag who got next. Pop-Off, we want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to knock that out for us.
For sure.
And
Thank
that's your
you.
patch right there.
I appreciate you.
She's officially been patched. You got anything you want to say about the ride?
Honestly, it was a great ride. Pressure did an awesome job of mapping everything out.
Yeah.
Her husband and one of the other bros came down and they escorted us the whole way. So it was like extremely peaceful, relaxing. We got our speeds up, but that's for off the camera talk.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed all 4 corners. We had a good ride. Ultimately, I'm glad she stretched it out over 2 days and we didn't have to rush it. So we actually got to enjoy it. And I feel like when I do the rest of them, I want to do it the same way. Actually, be able to enjoy the journey and where we're going.
And that's what's up, because you can literally tailor-make it as you want to suit you and your riding needs. But with this in mind, we kind of did it so that people would slow down and enjoy it, because there's a lot to see between corner to corner.
Yep, it was. And there's some stuff I was like, man, I got to go back and take pictures. You know how like some of those small towns got murals. But I mean, I was like, we got to go back and take pictures. You can always go back and do an IBA, but it was better to do it spaced out. It was a good ride. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here from the one and only Pop-Off in the building. Mission 448, 4 corners of Georgia. Hashtag who got next.
Yeah, who got next?
Yeah. Yours truly, Retro, in the building with the one and only Cajun. And I'm telling you, these girls special delivery, they ride, they scoop. So whenever they do a Mission 448 ride, I gotta make sure it's a special delivery to give them their patch. So without any further ado, Cajun, that's for South Carolina.
Thank you so much.
But she didn't start with South Carolina. She knocked out Georgia too.
Yes, thank you.
So, Cajun, what you got to say about the ride? How'd you like it?
I loved it. I enjoyed it. Now, I will say I ain't left nothing on Lookout Mountain. I ain't left nothing up there.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was a good ride. It was a good ride. We had fun.
Good. Well, you guys are gonna hear a whole lot more from her and the rest of the girls from Special Delivery. Cajun, appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, I decided to do this stupid bridge. And I ain't gonna lie to you. This is scary. Oh my goodness, this joint is moving. I don't know how long it's been up here. I don't know if that lady whose pictures in the elevators have been out here to inspect this thing or not. I don't even think she's been on any of the elevators that her picture is in, but hopefully somebody's been out here to inspect this bridge. That's all I'm saying, Whew. Yo, I'm waiting for everybody to get off the bridge so I can go by, because once I start. Say it again. No, can't we go exit out once we go across that way? Okay, yeah, let's do that. I ain't doing it twice. Oh my goodness, guys. Yo. Oh my goodness, yo. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Oh, I am not. Oh my goodness. Whoo. Yo. Come on, guys.
You'll have to let him squeeze by you.
You guys are braver than I am. I'm having a moment here.
I won't start jumping, man.
Please don't. Oh, I'm really having a moment here. Okay. Almost through. Okay. All right. Did I look like a punk? A little bit, maybe. Okay, I did it. All right. Okay.
Bike over there now.
Woo, yeah. My legs are still shaking, guys. Oh my goodness. All right. For me, it was bad. It was bad. My goodness, they started shaking it. Where were you when I needed you? They were shaking the bridge on me. Oh, okay. How you doing, man? Whew. Man, that's some serious business, guys. It feels like the ground is still moving. Ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, included Lottie Dottie, it's your boy Retro, and I am honored and privileged to be down here at Special Delivery Clubhouse, as you can see. And man, you should take a walk. Matter of fact, you need to come down here to Fayetteville and check them out and support their business and everything. But they launched out last year, I think it was, and knocked out the North Carolina Four Corners. Well, they came back and they want to knock out Georgia and South Carolina. So they're setting the bar real high. So y'all got to really work to catch up to them. They knocked them out back to back, both Georgia and South Carolina. So without any further ado, we got some patches that no longer belong to me. It belongs to Special Delivery. So here you got for Georgia.
Thank you.
For the boom, bada bang.
Thank you.
But you also have South Carolina as well.
Thank you.
Boom, bada bang. And so, ladies and gentlemen, saints and mates, hashtag who got next. They knocked it out like bosses, man. How many days y'all took to do it?
3.
3 days, which is great because they knocked out 2 states in 3 days. Anything you guys want to say about the ride?
It wasn't that cold.
Okay.
It started off, we had cold and then got a little bit warm and then Monday on the back.
Sunday, it was 86 degrees Sunday while we were beautiful.
Okay.
And then Monday,
it was freezing. However, the ride, it was very good. Like minimum traffic, didn't have any no real major issues. The memories and the miles with my sisters was awesome. That's always great, getting out with my girls.
So how long y'all been riding together?
Let me say, I've been in SB since 2006.
Okay.
So I've been riding with them since 2006.
2005 for me. But about the ride, I would say my favorite part of the ride was Lookout Mountain, Georgia. Because I love the mountains, I love the turns, and all that extra stuff.
And when it started getting dark.
Yeah, we're trying to get back in the morning. It's time to go break. Let's go.
Look how long caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. You know? And when we got to the bottom, I was like, oh, okay.
And you right there at Chattanooga, Tennessee at that time. You were down the bottom.
So we actually stayed the night in Chattanooga.
Nice. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, Special Delivery in the building. And I'm actually in their building.
Always on time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We got a video we're going to be dropping later on today. Special interview that took place right there in the building at Special Delivery up in Fayetteville, North Kakalaki. And we had an awesome time just sitting down, hanging out with those ladies, man, hearing their story and things like that. So we're going to be dropping that video a little bit later on today. So make sure you keep your ears out for that. And make sure you press play. If you're not already a part of the Retro Philosophy crew, come on, man. What you doing, man? I need you to hit that subscribe button and then scroll through some of the videos, man. We got plenty of videos for you to scroll through and check out, man. Hey, that's it for me, man. We want to say thank you to Big Frizz and his lovely wife. We want to say thank you to Special Delivery, Pop Off, Pressure. She's coming up next, guys, man. She's already knocked out Georgia along with Pop Off. They knocked it out together. As a matter of fact, Pressure, she had it was an all-female ride with the exception of the couple brothers that escorted them. And so we're going to get her on the show here soon, and we're going to be chopping it up about that whole experience. And we're looking forward to hearing their story, both Pop Off as well as Pressure. If you have not rode the four corners of your state, what you waiting for, man? Go ahead and hit that. You can, where we at? That thing there, my camera's backwards, but this QR code, the QR code thing, just take a picture of that, man, scan that, and it'll take you straight to the registration page. Mission 448. Okay, we're after the four corners of each of the lower 48 states. And who's going to be the first? I don't know. I don't know if anyone's already rode the four corners of every state or not. I don't know. But as far as Mission 448 is concerned, no one has done it yet. So I don't know if I'll be the first to do it. I don't know if you'll be the first to do it. But it's not a race. It's just about us getting out there, enjoying our ride, learning a little bit more about ourselves, our motorcycles, our area, and just enjoying the ride. My wife and I, we get out and we do it together a lot, and she enjoys it, I enjoy it, and we enjoy each other. So get out there, map it out as you see fit. You can ride all interstate, all back road, or you can mix it up. But again, if you want more information, scan the QR code and it'll take you right to the page to give you all the information. Let me say this and I'll get out of your way. Mission 448 is more than just the four corners of each of the lower 48 states, okay? We have just included Retro's Nifty 50. All right, now that is going to take place in September of 2026, and I will be riding a 1975 Goldwing. All right, so I'll be 50. The motorcycle will be 50, and we'll be on Route 50 riding it from end to end. Okay. If you'd like a little bit more information about that, then you are more than welcome to scan this QR code. And then you will be able to get all the information that you need. You can support us. You can join us. You can do either or both. Okay. This is going to be a classic ride to remember. It's going to be epic. Okay. We've already got a couple people. Okay. Solo, he was watching earlier today. He says, Retro, I'm riding it with you. He's working on a classic motorcycle right now, getting it together. But even if you don't get you a classic, you can still ride along with us. We're going to start out in Maryland, and we're going to ride all the way to the end, which is going to end in California. So, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, get ready, because it's going down. Route 50 starts in Ocean City, Maryland, and it ends in West Sacramento, California, stretching over 3,000 miles one way across the country. It's a major east-west highway that passes through 13 states. 13 states. So this here, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And this is a ride that I'm looking forward to. It is a ride that is a part of the Mission 448 movement. And we will be rolling out several other rides that we already have mapped out and already have patches created for. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got a whole lot more that we're going to be sharing with you in the very near future. If you want to ride the four corners of South Carolina, let me know, because we're getting ready to do that before the end of the year. Okay. When I say we, Kingdom Alignment Motorcycle Ministry. So ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, everybody, including Lottie Dottie, it's your boy Retro. And I'm going to do something that the devil himself won't do. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed and have fun. Yeah. All that good stuff.